Good evening. Welcome to Yemen Today News. I am Abir Ali. Tensions are rising once again in the Red Sea, where two commercial vessels have come under attack. The first such incident since a temporary ceasefire was announced in May. The UN's Yemen Envoy is now warning of serious environmental and security risks as fears grow over renewed instability in the region. This report has more.
The United Nations envoy to Yemen has voiced deep concern following two recent Houthi attacks on commercial ships in the Red Sea, warning of the risk of serious environmental damage and rising regional tensions. These strikes are the first by the Iran-backed group since a temporary truce was announced by the US in May. While the Houthis have previously targeted shipping routes, the latest incidents have sparked fresh fears over the stability of one of the world's most vital waterways. Special Envoy Hans Grunberg stressed the need to protect freedom of navigation and safeguard civilian infrastructure. This week marks the first Houthi-claimed attacks on shipping in 7 months. Grunberg said, "Yemen must not be pulled deeper into wider regional conflicts. The consequences for an already fragile country could be devastating."
Freedom of navigation in the Red Sea must be safeguarded, and civilian infrastructure must never become target of conflict. Above all, Yemen must not be drawn deeper into regional crises that threaten to unravel the already extremely fragile situation in the country. The stakes for Yemen are simply too high. Yemen's future depends on our collective resolve to shield it from further suffering and to give its people the hope and dignity they so deeply deserve. Mr. President, whilst by and large the front lines in Yemen continue to hold, the situation remains fragile and unpredictable.
The first incident involved the Magic Seas, a commercial cargo ship that was sunk. Fortunately, its crew was rescued. The second attack began Monday and targeted the MV Eternity Sea, a Liberian-flagged bulk carrier. The hours-long assault left at least 3 crew members dead. The Houthis claimed responsibility for the attack. According to the European Union naval mission, the Eternity Sea carried 22 sailors, 21 from the Philippines and 1 from Russia, in addition to a 3-person security team. 6 people, including 5 Filipinos and 1 Indian national, were rescued. The identities of the 3 killed have not yet been confirmed. The U.S. Embassy in Yemen accused the Houthis of seizing some of the surviving crew members. After killing their shipmates, sinking their ship, and hindering rescue operations, the Houthi terrorists have kidnapped many survivors from the Eternity Sea. The embassy posted on X, "We demand their immediate and safe release." From November 2023 through December 2024, the Houthis launched over 100 drone and missile strikes on commercial vessels in the Red Sea. The group paused attacks during a short ceasefire, but previously faced a wave of retaliatory airstrikes led by the United States. U.S. acting ambassador to the UN also addressed the Security Council, accusing Iran of backing the Houthis in attacks that target Gulf nations and commercial vessels. Iran is enabling the Houthis to destabilize the region, threaten international shipping, and support terrorism across the Middle East, she said.
We all welcome the ceasefire between Iran and Israel, hoping it would create the space needed for diplomacy to regain momentum, including in Yemen. Yemen must not be drawn deeper into regional crises that threaten to unravel the already extremely fragile situation in the country. The stakes for Yemen are simply too high. Yemen's future depends on our collective resolve to shield it from further suffering and to give its people the hope and dignity they so deeply deserve.
The food security crisis in Yemen has been steadily accelerating since late 2023. Today, more than 17 million people in Yemen are going hungry. That number could climb to over 18 million between September and February. With support from this council and our donors, we can turn this around, just as we have done in the past.